Alright guys, I know a lot of y'all recognize this building for keeping skid steer in the 3930. It's also one of the few buildings out here that's got a concrete floor in the hall, and also on this side of it, the other side is still dirt. And this hall, I want to say, is 10 feet wide. You can see it's all pole built, and it's got a barbecue pit right there. It's also where I keep old Covington planters, and so it don't look like I'm gonna be able to build me a shop no time soon. So what I'm thinking about doing, more scrap metal, is repurposing this barn for a shop. We got power. It's fairly well closed in. All I got to do is build me some doors for these two areas. This area right here is an old storage room, and all that's going to be cleaned up. There's probably a bunch of scrap in there, metal, and also a bunch of wood. There's some old side bodies for a pickup right there, them black ones. So that's going to be cleaned out. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear out these partitions down the hall here as much as I can, and open this up. I got a bunch of junk here. It's got to be cleaned up, moved out. This old table. It's a good frame on it, but it's the tabletop shot. I want to get room to put the planters right here. I'm going to leave this partition in place. I'm going to put the planters here. Uh-oh, battery's dead. Let me get another camera. I ain't got much time on this one either, but I'm gonna bring it where I can put my skid steer up here in this area. And then over here is an old grinder and vise. So I'm gonna rebuild this bench right here for a workbench. And if I can move the skid steer up a whole length there, that would give me a lot of room to work in this back area right here. So I can back a vehicle up in here and get at the front of it pretty easily. And this room here is closed in. This is where I want to put all my tools. I gotta get in here and clean it up. It's a damn mess, but a bunch of good scrap steel there I'm saving for special purposes. And I got a bunch of used oil there I got to get rid of, and fence posts, but a lot of this stuff could be moved out. And I got a good countertop I want to put across the back here to do away with this old workbench. It's in here, ain't no good. Old compressor ain't no good. And got some 2x6s here I didn't know I had. Of course I had to put a lock on it. Right now I just got a deadbolt that kind of keeps it closed. And over here, fuel. And you can see, being under this oak tree, these leaves get in here pretty bad. And I think most of them's coming in from the cracks at the top and blowing in around this barbecue pit. This part here is the rotisserie, and the racks are right back there. So I want to get all that together and get put in back into the pit. The motor right here with a reduction gear turns real slow. It comes up. The belt comes from here and goes around another pulley around this rotisserie right here. So I want to get all this back together. If nothing else, just to get it out of my way. Then we got a bunch of old mule drawn plows back here that's still in real good shape, and I want to move them over to there where all that scrap lumber is. and kind of keep them off the ground where they don't rust. And yeah, that's gonna be my winter plan. And got an old winch here that used to go up here and tie it in to this 2x6, and that's where we used to raise and lower our hogs when we was scalding hogs. We built a fire in the pit with a cut down 55-gallon drum with water, and we'd lay them out across here and scald them, pick them up with that winch, and all, gut them and all that good stuff. So them days are gonna be long gone, but the winch is still here and it can be repurposed. It would do to lift not no ton or nothing, but it'd probably lift a 4-cylinder up pretty good. Sorry, I've been sick for the last week or so. Right after Christmas, got sick and I wasn't able to do anything. Yeah, that's gonna be the plans for this building here. And what I'm gonna do is get some 1x1 square tubing steel, make me some frames right here, and just get some 5V10 and put up, and I'll hinge this one over here on this side against that wall. I'm gonna cut that spigot out because it's no longer hooked up. Then I can hinge this side over here on this post, which this post it's pretty solid, but it's got a lot of rot down at the bottom. Now this water right here is going to be kind of in the way. I'm going to have to move it over on this board right here. Give room to lock these doors up, but